Oke, langsung saja. Mantap kan, Encok?
Hey, Jean!
Nah, tadi hampir. Saya langsung quit saja.
Ah, Paimon and the Traveler. I've been waiting for you.
Oh, you've been waiting for me?
Whoa, looks like Jean wasn't the only one waiting for us. Klee and Kaya are here too.
Ah.
Oh, it's Paimon and Miss Honorary Knight. It's been so long.
Ah, look who it is. You've caught me completely off guard this time.
Oh,
But then again, it's always a pleasant surprise when you two show up.
okay.
Guess we were so excited to see Jean again that we forgot to knock. I hope we didn't startle anyone. Wait a sec. You weren't talking about anything that we're not supposed to hear, were you? Hey, stop pretending like we're doing food deliveries.
It's been a while since we last met, but I can see you two haven't changed one bit. Don't worry, we weren't discussing anything confidential. In fact, we were just talking about you.
Oh?
Maybe we should let the star of the story explain it in their own words.
Video mo
Okay.
bagus.
Let me tell it.
Tapi
Let me
naikin
tell
lagi
it.
FPS-nya ke 150.
A few days ago, I was reading
Wah.
Todoko Tales in the solitary confinement
Ya,
room. When
kalau Anda
all
ngomong
of a
PC-nya
sudden,
bagus sih nggak apa-apa.
a letter came flying in through the window.
Oh?
Flying through the window? How does a letter fly? Like a bird does. It was flapping its wings. It could even talk. It said, well, it was a bunch of stuff I didn't understand.
You couldn't understand? Then it must have been talking about how to avoid solitary confinement.
Kaya?
Just saying. We don't want to let a teachable moment slip by.
Okay, I know. Anyway, the letter said, "Oh, Klee, are you behaving? I see you've wound up in the solitary confinement room again." Sorry about that. Mommy is busy these days and can't take you out to play. But there's good news. I have a friend who has very kindly invited you to visit her.
Oh?
Oh, so the letter's from Alice.
In principle, yes. But the issue is that Alice's friend lives quite far from here.
Oh?
The letter says that Mom's friend lives in Sumeru.
Ooh.
The Knights of Favonius could never agree to send Klee off to Sumeru on her own. But Klee is rather intent on taking Alice's friend up on this invitation.
Yeah, I really want to go.
You see? So we were wondering, who can we send with her on the journey? Preferably someone who's a reliable hero and with a history of saving Mondstadt.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to see us.
I do apologize, but Klee gets along with you so well. We couldn't think of a more suitable choice.
Sure, we can do that, no problem, right? Can you really miss Honorary Knight?
Yeah. No big deal.
Yay! With Miss Honorary Knight around, Klee's not afraid of anything!
See? I told you that she'd agree. In that case, we'll leave Klee in the trusty hands of the Traveler.
And you too, Kaya.
Mm.
You should join them. I noticed you quietly completed that backlog of paperwork we had. You deserve the chance to unwind a little.
Oh, so you noticed. Well then, I suppose I have no reason to refuse.
Okay.
Great! Things will go even more smoothly with Kaya around. Still, Sumeru is pretty far. It's gonna be a long journey. Don't worry. Mom's letter had a magic invite inside.
Oh no.
Mom says we just have to all shout out where we want to go at the same time. And poof! We'll be there in the blink of an eye. Wow! Well, that'll definitely make things easier. It only works 3 times, though, so we should only use it when we really need to. 3's plenty. 1 for the way there, 1 for the way back, and 1 extra, just for good measure.
Sounds very mysterious. I still think we should use it sparingly. After all, we don't know the exact location of where we'll be headed, or what dangers we may encounter on the way. Here's what I suggest. Traveler, you're well connected. I'm sure you must have friends who are familiar with Sumeru. I say we start by teleporting to one of them. It'll give us a chance to test out the magic invite, and also find ourselves a local guide.
That kinda makes sense. And since it has 3 uses, there's no point letting one of them go to waste.
Couldn't have put it better myself, Paimon. So, do you have a particular contact in mind?
Well, we need someone who's familiar with Sumeru and can be our guide. So, sounds like we need a forest ranger. And everyone knows that the best place to go looking for a forest ranger is a little place called...
Ganharva.
That's the one. Maybe we can get Tainari to help us.
All right, Gandharvaville it is.
Gandarva.
Okay, I'm happy wherever we go, especially with Kaya and Miss Honorary Knight.
We should be on our way then. If you'll excuse us, Acting Grandmaster.
Yes, let the wind lead. I wish you a safe journey. And Klee,
I know. I'll be careful, I promise. Great! Okay, here goes nothing. Take us to... Gandharvaville!
Gandharvaville.
Gandarvaville.
Arbor Hill!
Eh?
Huh? No, it's not a hill! Ah, wait!
Where do they lead us? Baru mulai udah bawa masalah.
We made it. Paimon was sure we were about to end up someplace super weird. Sorry, it was an accident.
Yeah.
It's okay, Klee. Good news is this magic invite really does work.
Fascinating. One moment we're in Mondstadt, the next we're in Sumeru.
So this is where Mom's friend lives? Wow, there are so many big flowers. Oh, and jumping mushrooms. Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Sumeru's full of strange stuff like this. Like,
Very
Peri
spicy.
berambut perak yang bisa terbang.
oh, yeah.
Very spicy snack.
Paimon was pretty creeped out the first time we saw one of those.
Listen carefully,
this
Klee. Those jumping mushrooms are called fungi. They may look cute, but if you get too close to one, it'll try to hit you with its cap.
Really? Okay, well, I'll hit him with my cap. And then I'll hit it with the hood on my jacket, too. I'll definitely win if it's 2 hats against 1.
Oh no.
As long as playing with hats doesn't escalate to playing with bombs. But Klee's our friend, so we should be able to convince her to keep this trip explosion-free. Right? Uh-huh. I'll be extra careful not to blow anything up. I mean, I'll try my best. That's very good of you, Klee. You're being very grown up today. Yep, I'm super grown up. I'm already the Spark Knight. Okay, Spark Knight. Well, keep up the good work, because very soon we'll be introducing you to a friend of ours called Tighnari in Gandharvaville.
Yang Zom udah ada.
Hah? Zong?
Zomb.
Zom? What? Zom?
Iya, yang zombie. Anime zombie.
Oh.
Iya, itu orang kantoran. Udah stres tuh kerjaan kantoran, tahu-tahu apokalips zombie. Dia langsung senang gitu.
Tanggung jawabku hilang. Tidak ada tanggung jawab.
Bisa melakukan apapun yang aku inginkan.
Aku hanya perlu bertahan hidup.
Hey, look! It's
Iya,
Kai!
daripada gawe,
Huh?
dia mending survive
Is
biasa
that you,
aja.
Wizard? What's she doing in Gandharvaville?
I'm curious myself.
Bagus kok. Aku baca manganya.
Oh iya kan
I've
temennya
definitely
baru-baru.
heard the other forest rangers
What?
mention somebody dressed
Kole.
like that before.
Oh, Kolei.
I see.
Huh?
Then it looks like my
Colette.
suspicions are correct. Who do we have here?
Itu baru-baru Ember.
Traveler and Paimon! Huh? Oh, Kaya and Klee are here too. Hi, Kale. It's been ages. Kale, Yula, what are you two doing here? Well, that question's really more for Yula.
What a coincidence. I didn't expect to run into a fellow Favonian captain this far from Mondstadt. How's the vacation going?
Seriously? Bring the whole crew, why don't you?
Is it just Paimon, or does Yula not look particularly thrilled right now?
Tapi udah malam.
Oh, cool! Great idea! Let's go!
If you're trying to accommodate me, there must be some misunderstanding. I'm fine. There's nothing embarrassing about running into colleagues in the wild.
Eh?
But earlier you were...
Oh.
Great.
Oh.
Well, I'm sure there's a fascinating reason behind why you're all the way out here in Sumeru. Do share
Saya
it with
mikir
us.
dulu lagi.
Look at those spots.
Aku sampai
If you
mikir
must know,
lama-lama lagi
it's
ini.
a little complicated. But simply put, I'm searching for a cousin of mine from the Lawrence clan. He went missing recently, and after searching his home, we found evidence that led us here. He appears to believe that somewhere in Sumeru lies the key to restoring our clan to its former glory.
Mending nonton
He came
Small
all the way to
Senpai.
Sumeru for that? What was he going to do? Enroll at the
Ibu itu.
academia?
Beda lagi, Man. Beda lagi yang- tapi
I
beda,
doubt he
bukan
came
yang
here
itu.
to learn.
Yang
He's
hijau
much
itu
too
mah
old to start
small
getting a
boy, Pak.
basic education
Boy.
now. And from what I know of him, I doubt he has any interest in intellectual
Bagus, Pak.
pursuits. All he cares about is restoring his clan's honor. Nothing wrong with that idea in principle, but I'm not certain how fanatical he is about it. So, there's no knowing what lengths he might go to. As a knight and a member of the Lawrence clan, it's my duty to make sure he doesn't bring harm to others.
Okay.
Oh, if this is true, then your cousin is quite a man of action. Traveling alone to Sumeru from Mondstadt is no mean feat.
Nor is daring to make me personally concerned about his safety. He has no idea what's coming to him.
You know, underneath it all, Paimon thinks Yula's a really caring person. Yeah, she's the best! She brought me some moon pie last time.
He is family, after all. Anyway, I will make sure to find him and escort him safely back to Mondstadt. Now, back to you. How and why did you all suddenly show up here?
I'm afraid that could be tricky. Master Tainari is still at Pardis the Eye delivering his lectures. He isn't due back for a while.
Oh?
But I think I'll be able to help out. The description in the invitation letter is vague, but I'm pretty sure it's hinting at somewhere in the desert.
Okay.
The desert?
Does that mean Mom's friend is from the desert? I guess I'll call her Auntie Desert for now. I remember Mahamatra Sino once told me a strange rumor about that part of the desert.
Oh iya, yang apa?
They say there's a secret domain there that can make all of your wishes come true.
Oh?
Wait. He said I should just call him Sino. I keep forgetting that.
Huh. A domain that makes people's wishes come true.
Wow. So is it true? Does it really exist?
Beres.
I probably would have believed it a few years ago. But now that I'm a little older and wiser, I think it makes sense to be more skeptical about things like this.
This explains a lot. The domain could well be a myth, but he probably figured he had nothing to lose.
Mari kita lihat
If you
separah
intend to
apa
search for this
nanti.
place, then please allow me to join you.
Okay.
My cousin has quite a collection of books about Sumeru desert mythology on his shelves. I highly suspect that he, too, is looking for that domain.
Can I come too?
Bleach.
I think you might need me there.
Ini after yang Bleach ini tuh.
You'll
Nggak tahu,
definitely
remake?
need a local guide while you're in Sumeru.
Yang
And
Bleach yang sekarang.
I think I have what it takes to be that person.
Yang
Plus,
kemarin
it's
itu
a
kan.
forest ranger's duty to bravely lend a
Itu tuh
helping
maksudnya
hand to
yang
others in
udah
need.
itu kan.
We
Udah
have every
pada-
confidence in your abilities, Kale. Our
lanjutan
party grows
yang
bigger and
originalnya,
stronger
Pak.
still.
Ya, anime
What say
dulunya
you to
banget
this,
kah?
Captain Klee?
Captain
It's super cool.
Itu
I
manga
read
yang
a
baru banget
storybook
yang si
that
apa
on
si
your
Ichigo-nya udah
own you
nikah.
can only have a
Tapi-
drop of happiness,
Itu manga.
but in a group you have a whole ocean.
Iya, udah
So
tamat.
I'm sure Mom's friend will be super happy if I
Cuma,
show up to visit
gua
and
lihatnya
bring a
lebih
whole
itu sih,
bunch
apa,
of
kayak-
friends with me.
Iya, apa pembawaannya
The
udah
spirit.
asik.
In that
Kayak
case, let's
wah
get the magic
ternyata itu
infant to
si
take us
anaknya
there.
bukan
No.
dia ada masalah baru lagi yang gede gitu. Ada masalah baru yang
Please
gede lagi.
don't.
Mungkin menariknya.
Jadi masih fokus ke Ichigo-nya. Ke anaknya itu.
Nggak fokus satu aja gitu.
We have teleportation device.
Ini mah
Don't
baru
do
apa lah. Terus
that.
yang lainnya dibuang semua gitu.
Iya makanya. Ini yang pada yang gua nggak seneng dan semua pada nggak seneng tuh.
Ya itu. Apa ya sikap ke semuanya tuh kayak dibuang
Dibuang.
aja. Kalian aja jangan diceritain gitu kalau gitu. Ya jangan diceritain jadi utama yang benar-benar keubah-ubah gitu. Yang cuma sepil-sepil aja gitu. Kalau fokus tuh. Jadi macam screening time 10-10 gitu mereka tuh.
Screening time tente.
Ya mereka itu cuma muncul berapa kali doang gitu. Jangan yang benar-benar ini kan dirompak, dibuang habis yang udah ada gitu.
Lama juga ya.
Aku gak tahu sih itu gimana Kishimoto yang ngeliatinnya juga.
Kayaknya.
Wait, lama sekali. Hah? Is it working?
Kan pasti diliatin juga sama Kishimoto kan.
Iya.
This
cuman nggak
desert
tahu.
is huge.
I know.
Oh ya, Eden Zero.
What an incredible
Nonton
sight.
dari- Aku mau nyoba nonton. Mari kita lihat
Yes,
perbedaannya.
the scenery is quite magnificent.
Oh,
Are you okay, Eula?
Bentar, Eden
You
Zero.
don't look
she's a
so
nice
good.
queen.
Ada di
Can't
I'm fine.
handle.
Just taking a moment to acclimatize.
Eden Zero
The
doang,
air
second
here
season.
is much
Di
drier
video
than
juga ada Eden Zero
Mondstadt.
yang season
Yep.
pertama.
This area doesn't look very habitable, and
Di YouTube kan?
I don't see a domain entrance nearby either.
Oh no. I didn't pronounce the destination
Yang
wrong.
informasi mah
Did I? I mean, I don't think I did. Nope. You got it
kayaknya
right.
masih di itu
It
aja.
definitely wasn't your
Udah ada,
fault.
udah hilang.
I said Gandharvaville wrong
Zero
earlier,
yang
but we
pertama.
still ended up in the right place.
Season pertamanya dah
He's right.
dicabut.
We're in the right place. There's no doubt about
Di
that.
Netflix.
Phew.
Maybe the entrance is hidden under a sand dune.
Who knows? We'll just have to start by looking around.
Like we always do, looking
Eden's.
around.
Namanya Eden's.
Oh, I'm
Oh.
so tired
Eden's.
and so
Eden aja.
thirsty.
We should have found something by now. Unless there's a problem with the magic invite.
Bajak aja namanya.
How could that happen?
Ya kalau nggak bisa bajak aja.
Uh-oh. Did I break it by
Mahal
accident?
Netflix.
But I didn't do anything. Todoko will back me up. I'm
Udah mahal.
innocent.
Bisanya
It's
cuma
definitely
satu
not your fault,
perangkat
Klee. See?
Bisa ke
Not even a
perangkat lain.
wrinkle on
Mahal
it.
gitu yang benar-benar buat keluar.
Enggak, emang
Does Miss Honorary
50.000,
Knight have an
50.000.
idea?
Ya, yang itu mah kan yang buat HP kan.
Paimon knows where you're going with
100 ya?
this.
100 berapa gitu.
Interesting approach. Assuming we're right about this magic invite.
Yang
That is
nggak
to
kayak
say,
Disney
if it
sama
was sent
HBO.
from within the domain,
Iya.
the invite likely has some sort of connection
Gue
to
senang
it.
Disney sama HBO gitu. Cuman masalahnya
Now,
konten
plus,
Disney
I
itu
know a
habis.
super special trick we can use.
Filmnya
No.
gitu
What
doang,
kind of
anjir.
trick?
Maksudnya
Can you
filmnya
teach
lagi
it to
batuk
us
semua,
too?
lagi batuk semua
Of
gitu.
course. Mom
Bentar.
said that if I ever need
Berarti
help,
yang-
I just need to
Yang
shout this
premium atau
out
yang
loud.
standar?
What is it?
Magic invite,
Yang bisa
magic
beberapa tuh?
invite. Klee
Yang
needs
bisa
your
berapa akun
aid.
tuh?
Do something now, so Klee's
Tahu.
not afraid.
Yang standar 120, yang
Something
premium
flew over.
185.
Eh?
Oh, yang
What
basic
the
65
frick?
man. Bisa dikomput.
Bisa.
Bisa.
It looks like
720.
a bottle.
Apa-apa.
Remarkably effective. That's one trick I'll be
Masih
keeping
oke
up my
sih.
sleeve in the
Ini
future.
masih oke lah.
You should
720
make a note of
masih
it
oke
too,
lah.
Mimo.
Absolutely
Ya,
not.
walaupun-
It's not my style.
I
Yang
suppose
mobile itu
bottles
baru.
are pretty
Yang
common in Sumerian
mobile sama tablet
mythology.
480, 54.
So,
Yang basic
is
itu
this
70
supposed to be
lumayan,
the
masih
entrance
masih
to the
oke lah.
domain?
Probably.
In a bottle?
Wah,
Well,
Soalnya
if there's
beberapa
one
emang ada
thing
yang
we
menarik
learned
gitu.
in Liyue, it's never
Cuma
judge a
emang
domain
itu.
by its cover. Guess there's one way to find out if this really is the way in.
Tipe-tipe yang gak bisa dilihat apa aja di dalamnya tuh.
hmm.
Let's
Prime juga kan
enter
bisa
the
dilihat kan.
secret domain.
Apa aja yang ada
Oh iya, harus daftar dulu baru biar
kelihatan.
kurang ajar nih.
Makanya aku kan mau misalkan, duh ada apa ya di sana?
Oh,
Ya,
Netflix
Bisa
ya?
deh, perasaan. Prime bisa. Cuman nggak bisa di ini. Nggak bisa
Oh.
ditonton
That answers
doang.
that question.
Bisa kah Prime? Kok
There's a
belum?
Prime kalau nggak salah.
I'm gonna take a look.
Wait, Klee.
Hey, don't run off and leave us all behind.
Yes,
Tinggal di
that's
daftar list aja dulu. Atau enggak,
correct.
ya, andanya login dulu sih kalau mau.
Oke.
Kalau nggak bisa ini.
Soalnya Netflix literally gak bisa kan, kecuali
There's a
kalau
huge
kita
garden here.
nyari
Incredible.
spesifik filmnya gitu.
It looks
Kadang ada,
so
tapi kadang
small from
juga
the
ngi
outside.
apa Google tuh
Oh, bisa.
suka nyeleneh.
Everyone, I suggest that we stop here for a moment.
Tiba-tiba apa kayak
We should take stock
oh,
of
ada
our
di Netflix.
surroundings before
Pas diklik
deciding
nggak
on our
ada
next
kan.
course of action.
Kurang ajar emang.
Yeah, right.
Since we're in a bottle, has anyone heard the story of the magic bottle?
Oh, you mean the one about King Deshret and the genie in a bottle? I've read it before, but I struggled with some of the vocabulary. What's the story about, Kaya? Mom told me a story once about a group of adventurers who went to Bottle Land.
Mari kita nonton
I
petualangan
don't
Grey.
think there was a magic
Kopian
bottle
Grey.
in that one.
Don't worry, Klee. I can tell you all about the story of the magic bottle. But if you keep running off on your own, you'll miss all the good
Agree kali,
parts.
Natsu.
Oh,
Grey.
Oh,
Template-nya Natsu
Okay,
sama
I got it.
Ini kan
I'll stay with the group
ada
from now
rambutnya ya.
on.
Iya, rambut Grey kan yang ini, yang Adventure. Udah
You
itu
sense
banget
it
sih.
too, don't you, Kale?
Makanya
Something's
udah gak bisa lepas
not quite right.
dari karakter
Yeah.
yang udah ada.
Dulu
The
sebelum
scenery
Fairy
here
Tail
is
apa sih?
beautiful, but
Itu
it's too quiet.
Rap.
And there's no sign of Klee's
Rap
Auntie
kan
Desert
beda
here
tuh.
beda
anywhere.
banget awal-awal emang.
Terus setelah Fairy Tail
Maybe Auntie
Template kan
Desert
mirip
lives way
Lucy.
further down
Sama
inside.
Lucy template nih.
This place is
Enggak, yang ini
super
kan bukan
big,
Natsu, tapi
just
si
like
Grey.
Fischl's Immer
Enggak,
Nachtfresh.
tapi kan
Oh,
Ah,
iya.
Lucy ada
template
lagi.
Still have
Iya,
a long
mirip-mirip.
way to
sama
go.
Lucy.
Emana
Guess we won't
Crush.
know until we get there. Let's keep going.
Let's go.
Aku nggak tahu
Hopefully
apa
we'll meet her
siapa
soon.
terus yang dibawa. Yang mirip-mirip lagi. Kalau ada base-nya sih gak apa-apa. Maksudnya kayak, wah ternyata itu kan ini keliling pula apa planet-planet kan.
Hmm.
Siapa tahu kan mereka generasi-generasi dari aslinya mereka.
Iya.
Lumayan bagus sih konsepnya.
Oh, apa itu?
Literary itu mengangkatnya dari fantasi gitu.
Ya dari
Tiba-tiba ke
fantasi
sci-fi.
jadi ke sci-fi.
Loncat ya. Juga yang baru banget itu.
Apa ini?
Tapi kan
Voucher.
pengisinya sama lagi.
Ya. Ah,
Kalau si Happy mah gak usah ditanya.
Aku masih
Oh beda deng, beda-beda.
Happy mas Kagura. Happy itu mirip suaranya. Oh,
Si Happy emang kok
masih Kagura lagi.
masih.
oke.
Semoga aja lebih rapi ininya. World buildingnya.
Why I miss?
Oh saya enak jidat.
I miss all my shot.
What do we have here?
What do we have here?
Gak ada yang ngebatasin masanya tuh.
Betul sekali.
Gak ada yang ngebatasin, gak ada yang bener-bener misahin gitu. Oh ini magic apa, ini sama apa, misalkan kayak kelemahan atau apa gitu. Jenis-jenisnya.
Naruto aja masih ada pembatasnya kan.
Cerita tuh seenak jidat jadinya tuh. Pokoknya yang paling kuat ya yang menang gitu.
Iya. Diadu tinju aja.
Itu udah kebayang sih kalau yang ada game gitu yang Erja itu Swiss itu kekuatannya. Ada berapa itu? Berapa baju-baju semua.
Tapi kan nggak ada terbatas anjir.
It looks like no one set foot on this road for quite some time.
I agree. And the further we get, the more I feel like this place is a whole lot bigger than we imagined. Hey, there's something strange up ahead. Let's check it out.
What's strange? Paimon? Let me see. Grab everything that dropped.
Ooh, will we find any firework materials in here?
Okay, let's go. Okay.
Pew pew pew.
That's the mushroom. This is where I need to go.
Wow, it's a big ball of water. I wonder what it feels like. Can I touch it?
No?
It's so big that we could probably pass straight through it.
Eh?
That's so scary. Stop giving Paimon the heebie-jeebies.
Ini kalau apa?
Let's not touch it for now.
Apa,
We still don't know
ras-rasnya
enough about our environment.
But we can't
si
just
Happy
do
itu
nothing at all because
punya
then
kekuatan pindah-pindah di Genshin
nothing
sebenarnya
will
work-work aja
happen.
kemana-mana.
Berarti
I
penghubungnya
have a
Happy
feeling that this
gitu,
could be the core that sustains this entire bottle domain.
Okay.
In
Ini
which
Happy-nya.
case, the moment we touch it, this place will instantly revert to its original
Jadi
size.
senjata dia.
All of us still
Nggak aja,
inside.
goblok juga
Yikes.
tuh.
Gak tahu.
Udah rada sering.
Okay, Paimon won't touch it.
Kayaknya jadi masih gitu.
Kyle,
Dia juga baca komiknya
really
belum
gonna
jauh.
get squished inside a bottle?
Of course not, Klee. I'm sure the real core of this
Kalau beda
domain is
jauh,
hidden
apinya
away in a
sama yang
very
aku
safe
bikin.
place.
What the heck?
Somewhere like
Over there.
over there, for example.
I was so nervous that I didn't notice that big wheel at all.
Wait,
Dasar
who
tiba-tiba
goes
ada
there?
yang itu.
Up. Shrooms? Water monster?
Tiba-tiba yang Bitcoinan nge-tag Twitter.
It doesn't seem hostile. In fact, don't you think it looks happy to see us?
Padahal mengatasnamakan Elon Musk tuh bisa-bisa aja, tapi di masanya dia juga pakai.
You sure it's not gonna gobble up Paimon whole? I don't think it's hungry. Are you, water droplet?
Oh dear.
Apa?
I don't know about anyone
Genshin
else,
masuk
but I'm not
Sumeru.
understanding a word of this.
Hah?
Genshin kalau gue masuk Sumeru tuh berasa Indianya anjir.
Wait for us!
Kenapa Miko harus Enkanomiya segala?
Why did it stop?
Itu yang saya rasakan,
Maybe
man.
it can understand us after all.
Eh,
Oh, I get it now. It's leading the way for
males
us,
banget
just
gua.
like the cats in
Kerja lagi.
Mondstadt. Like the cats? How so?
How so?
When you're walking
ini aja
around in
yang
Mondstadt
yang di
City,
Sumeru tuh
sometimes a
yang
cat will show up
bagian
on the
yang
side of
hilang
the
itu
road.
kan buat Yoimiya.
It'll walk ahead of you for a while,
Panjangnya
but if you're
yalah.
curious enough to follow it, you'll soon find yourself in front of a fine establishment
Buka
called...
buat Yoimiya doang.
Exactly. So let's see where this
Gua
water
juga kemarin
droplet
gitu
takes
kok.
us. It
Coba
could be
buat-
interesting.
Coba buat Yae. Ini si Azmi tuh. Mi, gimana ekonominya Mi, pintunya Mi?
Hah?
Waktu itu gue nanya-nanya kan. Ekonominya di mana Mi? Bukannya gimana? World question
Story,
di
kan?
mana? Iya. Bukan sorry, world quest.
Ya, quest.
It went this way, right?
Padahal itu di air.
Hope we haven't
Ntar
lost
kebuka.
it.
Wah, nyemplung aja ke bawah
Iya,
tuh.
Did the water droplet go into that cave?
Apa nih? Tetesan air. Gluk-gluk.
Huh?
Tapi yang
Another
nyebelin
strange
emang
contraption.
Inajuma ya, yang
And there's a
kekunci-kuncinya tuh
weird-looking wall over there. This
tempat-tempatnya.
kind of
Iya.
looks like that ball of water
Yang-
we saw earlier.
Tempatnya
Yang-
kunci semua.
Yang underground aja gue belum
Did
masuk,
the water
belum buka
droplet
sama
bring us
sekali
here
Mi.
because it wants our help with something?
Underground yang mana?
Yang di
Kasem.
bawah air.
Oh.
Yang Inazuma.
Oh, yang itu kan yang ada monster ini.
Iya.
Bos.
What? Your friend
Ada
is
bos di
trapped
bawah
in the
itu.
Iya.
wall.
Itu gue belum gue buka, males anjir.
Itu ada jalan itunya mau gampang ya.
Don't be sad,
Paling-
water droplet. We're
Ada
here
di
now.
pojok tuh,
We'll
ada
save your
portal
friend.
nanti nembus ke situ.
Iya.
Ada portalnya.
Iya.
How are we gonna
Tapi
save
kan
them?
di
Do
baliknya
we
kan
have
ada
to break
pintu.
down this wall somehow?
Apanya?
Di balik bosnya itu kan ada pintu.
Di balik maksudnya?
Nope, we can't
Ya yang
do
bos di
that.
bawah
No
tanah
breaking
itu
the
kan.
wall.
Oh, bukan
Do
bukan
we
dari
need to
situ.
find
Oh,
a
bukan
key
itu.
of some sort
Dari
then?
bandit. Tempat bandit-bandit gitu.
Ntar lah.
Bentar.
Eh?
Apa?
Oh no,
Di
where'd it go?
Inajuma.
Iya.
Look, the device has lit up,
Ya,
Gua apalagi?
emang ada yang
and it's
tempat itu
projecting
kan yang
images
tempat
onto the
sakuranya.
wall.
Gue waktu itu nggak sengaja kan.
A
Naik ke atas.
two-dimensional
Oh, iya, iya,
space
iya.
Oh, ada
with
ada
objects of
tempat
the same
Yang di atas,
composition as
maksud
the
itu yang
device
di atas.
nested inside.
What Kaya said, and
Eh,
that's
bisa nggak
where
di-
its friend is.
But how exactly do we enter the image on the wall?
Depan lu.
Maybe we just copy
Yang
what
di
the
Inajuma
water
yang belum
droplet
tuh, yang bawah sih, yang
Ya.
kabut-kabut.
But
Beres
what
belum
does
ya?
that mean?
Kayaknya udah kemarin.
Hold
Yang terakhir
on,
tuh.
I think Klee's onto
Kayaknya udah diberesin.
something. Since the water
berapa
droplet
kali
appears to be the key that
Oh,
activated the
Belum
mechanism,
beresin soalnya gue
we
mager.
may be able to follow it inside
balik mulu
simply
emang.
by touching the device.
Terus lupa lagi
The
harus
principle is
kemana.
no different than how we entered this bottle domain.
Fair enough. Okay, deep breath, then head in.
Lempar Paimon. Wih.
Yang Nahida tuh. Apa Paimon kelihatan on nih?
Tumben Paimon pinter. Emang Paimon biasanya bodoh.
Zinda.
Pep up. Buset. Itu jauh kali.
Oke. Jumpy. What?
Huh? There's a box blocking your way. Wait, is it a reflection of this box in front of the wall? Come back out for a second.
And how do I get out? Oh, I see. So all I need to
The
do.
box on the wall moved too.
Okay. Good enough.
Anjir dah, gitu doang.
Jump, jump.
Wow, another water droplet just came out from the wall.
Dan jump, jump, jump. Duh, aku seperti main Ender Lilies.
Apaan?
Genshin.
It was
Menjadi
flat
side
as a
scroll.
pancake in there, but as soon as it came out,
Apa
it
Ipan?
turned out plump and round.
Side scroll. Kenapa?
Enggak,
Guess
ada
it makes
puzzle.
sense that the water droplet's friend is also a water droplet. Aw, and they both do the same thing to show they're happy. Water droplet number 2 ran off.
Saatnya melihat
It's saying thank you, Miss
buka
Honorary Knight. That was a huge help.
Yang di Semeru tuh belum buka-buka yang di bawah-bawahnya tuh.
Traveler,
Semuanya kali.
how do you feel after entering that
Gua
two-dimensional
udah
space?
yang Julkanain
Any
harus ada misinya.
physical side effects?
Rata-rata emang harus quest kan itu.
Kalau yang
Kebukanya.
bau-bau enggak. Paling yang tornado
Pintu-pintunya
kayaknya.
ada yang ketutup.
Quit while you're behind.
Pintunya
You're clearly
nyari
fine.
pintunya mah iya. Kalau
Well,
Banyak pintu
I'm
yang
just
ketutup
glad
gitu.
that you're
Yang
okay.
emang
Good
lagi
thing you is here to look out
keliling-keliling
for
ke bawah.
everyone.
Ada pintu ketutup. Nggak
Can't
bisa
say the
masuk.
same for you though, Kaya. You were pretty quick to send the traveler
Semeru
inside.
tuh ini
Hey now,
kebanyakan
I only
ininya.
suggested that because I was
Kebanyakan di
confident that the
dalam-dalam semua.
traveler would be
Emang
fine.
gua rada
Water
keselnya.
droplet? Is there anyone else here
Anjir
besides
ini
you and
dibawa
your
lagi,
friend?
mager
Kayak
gua.
mana jalan masuknya.
Yep. You know,
Ke
anyone who
bos
looks
aja gua
like
juga
me are
kadang
my
bingung anjir.
friends.
Lah, di dalam lagi. Ya, salah dong
Jalan
berarti gua.
mana itu tuh kayak yang jamur itu tuh.
It ran off again.
Jamur atau
Hopefully
burung
this is
listrik
a
itu.
good sign.
Yang di atas.
Amazing.
yang ini
Come
ya,
on,
yang buat
let's
kole
follow
ya.
it.
Iya.
Kan awal-awal itu kemana? Nyari-nyari tuh. Sampai tersesat mulu.
Tersesat. Oh, tersesat.
Nah, itu apa ada di dalam gitu kan.
Iya, yang lewat hutan
Eh.
itu yang atas.
Ya kalau udah buka teleportnya mah udah santai aja. Kali tuh yang ini, yang dendro kubus tuh. Kadang nyebelin tuh. Bang dalam gua banget.
Udah mana harus bawa dendro lagi.
Heeh.
Come here.
Emerge right here.
Okay, water. Water.
Commission
What do we have here?
Bagian consented.
Oh, ke sana. Oke.
Will di look dulu deh. Miko nanti.
Banyak sekali material. Bentar.
Bentar. Mumpung saya di sini, guys.
Whatever would you do without me?
Daging, daging. Aku suka daging. Oh. There's a lot of
It looks
droplets.
like there might be a town up ahead. Huh. Maybe more people live in this domain than we thought. And maybe
Oh.
that's where Auntie Desert lives.
Anti-desert.
Idia, the situation is now critical.
Sini
Our
dulu.
window of opportunity to fix this is rapidly closing. I'm sure you've noticed just how much things have deteriorated in recent days.
But even so,
This is your home.
Eh?
Are you really going to let
Kokomi.
everything fall to pieces?
well, I live here, but it doesn't actually belong to me.
Huh? Paimon knows that voice. Anyone else who comes into this domain in the future will take one look at the ruins before them and conclude that this place was abandoned years ago. But just imagine how different things could be if you maintain this domain in perfect condition. Whoever sets foot inside would witness a magical wonderland. How miraculous it would feel to them to find such unimaginable beauty in the middle of a lifeless desert.
Oh, you're right, General. Truly, but...
Act now while you still can. You have to stand up to this and break free from your despair. The most important thing is to have no regrets in the end.
Well, no one chooses to have regrets, do they? But I take your point. I'll try my best to stop running away. But the question remains of where to begin.
Badut, badut, badut.
Paimon's figured out who it is! Is it Miss Honorary Knight's friend from a faraway land?
Oh. Loh, kok ada lagunya?
A
Lagu apa?
divine priestess?
Lagu
What's
event.
that? Is it a kind of mage?
What are you doing here? Huh? We have new visitors? Greetings, everyone! This is the Valurium Mirage, and I'm the caretaker, Adia. I'm so sorry that you have to see this domain in its current state of disarray. We are actively working on repairs, and everything will be back to normal shortly. I hope.
Greetings, everyone. I guess I should introduce myself too.
It's alright, just leave the introductions to me.
Oh,
I kinda wanted to say hello in my own way. But no harm done. I guess I'll let her do the honors.
This lady is a visitor to the domain, just like yourselves. She is a formidable military general.
ah.
Have any of you heard of Inasuma's Onmyo Chamber?
The, what chamber?
Onmyo Chamber. It's an elite training academy for gifted students of Onmyodo. Practitioners are divided into 4 classes, A through D, and
Allah.
assigned the power of Shikigami based on their mastery of the art.
Wait.
This lady famously led the Class D underdogs to victory against the Class A favorites in the final mock campaign before graduation. An astonishing feat that few in the history of the Academy have ever achieved. Hence, formidable general is no exaggeration. Isn't that right, General? What's wrong?
She's shy.
Huh? Wait, so the favorites were beaten by the classy underdogs? Paimon's not completely following. That doesn't sound like the divine priestess Miss Honorary Knight was talking about. Uh-oh. Did she just get caught lying in front of someone she was trying to impress? Or maybe she uses a different identity in her private life, and this is the first time her friends are learning about it. Seems kind of embarrassing, but also kind of cool. I guess having someone else to introduce you is a good way to make an impression. Maybe I'd fit in better with everyone if I had a title too.
Kolej.
Some people call me a general, but it's just their way of showing respect. My actual name is Sangonomiya Kokomi.
Huh? Oh no. Sorry, my mistake, General. I mean, Miss Sangonomiya.
Call me whatever you like, Idia. The only important thing about names is knowing who's who. Oh, I get it now. It's like that story that Mom told me that time.
What is it?
Klee can explain. So basically, in the story, a big group of people go on an adventure to Bottleland. One of them's called the King, and some of them are called Knights.
Enggak ini.
So,
Did
Miss
you gacha, sir?
Sangonomiya must be the super smart one
Oh,
who
yeah.
solves all the problems in the
Mana
story.
rapi.
What's
24
that
hari
one
lagi.
called again?
Perhaps a sage?
Demi rapi
Indeed.
sud.
Wisdom is an important attribute found in military generals.
Okay, well, I'll just call you that. Miss General it is. Fine by me. Sounds really cute, coming from you. At least, cuter than my pen name, that's for sure. Well then, how should I address the rest of you? How could I ever forget you? But what about these esteemed ladies and gentlemen accompanying you? I'd be delighted if you could introduce me to them too. Wait! Klee wants a title too! Okay, got it! Klee wants to be a mage! The kind that flies around everywhere! Da-da-da! Whoosh! Kaya can be the master thief.
Tatakae.
Miss Honorary Knight can be... the knight! And Paimon will be the fairy who follows the knight everywhere.
Master Thief, huh?
Oh,
I did like
no.
playing pirates as a child, so I suppose
Tidur
this is an
dasar
apt role
siapanya.
for me.
Yang lain
And I
pada
must
ditangkap.
admit, the master part is a nice touch.
Hold on a second. Are you saying the position of knight is now filled?
Oh no.
You can be the sword master who can cut through anything and also gets to wear a super sparkly cape.
That's more like it.
And Kale can be... the healer.
Eh?
No, I don't mind. Healer is a great role. I just don't know if I'm qualified to be one.
Hah.
Whenever I'm thinking of titles for myself, I usually imagine myself as an adventurer or musician. I never thought I could be a healer. I mean, it feels like it should be Master Tainari's role if anyone's.
Graffiti Vista.
Don't worry, Kale. You'll be the bestest healer ever. You don't talk much, but you're very kind, just like the healers in Mom's stories.
You'll do fine. I heard you're good with bandages. You can patch up a wound, can't you?
I can pitch a tent. Maybe you heard wrong? But I'll do my best. It's my first day filling in for Master Tainari, but hopefully it's the first of many.
This is a great idea. Once a new visitor arrives, they can assume a new identity, then add in some role-playing.
Oh, we can't leave you out, Miss Adia. There are lots of characters in Mom's stories, but you don't remind me of any of them.
That's perfectly okay. I already have a role here anyway, remember? I'm the caretaker.
I got it! This wasn't in any of the stories, but you can be the mascot.
Mascot?
Klee, maybe you could think up an even better role for Miss Adia.
A mascot, you say? Isn't that a character that doesn't have to actually do anything and sits around letting everyone else do all the important work? Incredible. You've seen right through me.
Sounds like the idea of being lazy is pretty exciting to her.
The mascot serves to maintain troop morale, Itia. Don't underestimate your role.
Ah, all right. I'll be the mascot then. That's right. Thank you for bringing these new friends here safely. You can go off and play now.
Thanks, Water Droplet. See ya!
Ya, kirain pecah.
Water Droplet? Is that your pet name for it? I suppose it's as accurate a nickname as any.
We keep getting sidetracked. But I believe you were saying something about being in a difficult predicament. Is something wrong with the Valyria Mirage?
Oh, yes. About that.
Doragon.
I'm afraid the entire domain has recently sustained some significant damage. It was as if the whole world was suddenly flipped upside down.
Wait, what?
A few components went missing from the core, which sustains the domain, and the impact cascaded out from there. Needless to say, many things in the Valyria Mirage have now stopped working. Just days after I agreed to let my friend's daughter come and visit too. When she gets here and sees the state this place is in...
Oh, so you're Mom's friend? Hi, Auntie Desert. I'm Klee. Here, I brought the magic invite, see?
Huh? Wait, so you're...
Look how dilated her pupils are. She must be very surprised.
Yeah, and not in a good way. Mom's the one who sent me here. She's the strongest mage ever. She said that her friend lives in the desert. You live in the desert, so that must be you. Right, Auntie Desert?
Ah, I see. So being a mage runs in the family.
You're Alice's daughter! Oh, I just want the ground to swallow me up right now! Wait, that's it! I'll hide myself away in the core of the domain! Hide there until this all blows over! See you all in 100 years!
Oh no.
Idia's really going through it. She's like a shriveled little forest fungus, hanging its head in shame.
Kale? That's a harsh analogy. Where'd all that come from?
Don't worry, Auntie Desert. Klee's here to help you. And all my friends will help too. Just take a deep breath, and then another deep breath, and all your worries will fly away.
Oi.
Ah, don't you worry. Lady Fix-a-Lot over here has a good track record with this kind of thing.
Well, I'm useless, but it looks like that won't matter with all you capable people around. Fantastic!
Don't put yourself down, Idia. You're great too.
Thanks for your encouragement. Anyway, for the time being, please talk amongst yourselves. That'll give me some time to think things through and maybe make a start on, delegating.
Why Klee just adorable?
I'm fine.
Okay. Hi Klee. Hi Kokomi.
Hi, Miss General. Miss Honorary Knight says that you're from Watatsumi Island. What's it like there? There must be loads of fish, right? Wait! You look kinda like a mermaid. Are there fish in your
Oh, sorry to disappoint you, Miss Mage, but I'm just an ordinary human. I have lots of great stories about Watatsumi Island, though. Come on, let's enjoy the scenery while I tell you all about it.
Feeling nervous, Kale? Well, it's your first time as a guide, after all.
Yeah, always.
Oh no, not at all. I'm just still settling into the role. So I was thinking about how to talk more like Master Tainan.
Well, the easiest way to imitate someone is to start with their most common turns of phrase.
Wah,
Oh,
jadi
okay.
healer. Apakah
In
bakal
that case, put that mushroom down. Now,
Apa
it's
itu healer di
highly
Genshin?
poisonous.
Di PS
There
lah.
you go.
Nah,
With
ini.
just a few simple words, you've captured your
Orang-orang
master's
hanya lihat
personality perfectly.
karakter tuh
Anyway,
DPS
what
mah.
about your role? Don't you mind being the master thief? It doesn't sound like you're one of the good guys.
Maybe not. Until you factor in that I only steal from the enemy. I think that's enough to make me one of the good guys. Don't you?
Oh, fair point.
Fair point. Fair point.
Who else has visited the Veloria Mirage recently? There was someone from the academia who came not long ago. A Kasharawar scholar. Blonde hair. Architect, I think. He was a huge help and redesigned many of the buildings here.
Oh,
Although he
Scape.
was always grumbling to himself, he was extremely diligent in his work. What a kind person. I could tell that
Kenapa
was
ada
a
kafe
sensitive
di
soul.
sini?
A lot like me. Sorry. Please pretend you didn't hear that. I'm, of course, a very strong and resilient person. After him, an aristocrat from Mondstadt showed up. Then the Miss Sangonomiya. Unfortunately, everything here suddenly started changing before I had the chance to be a good host and show them around.
Do you know where the Mondstadt aristocrat is now?
Yang bikin
If
CG
I
apa,
remember
yang
correctly,
creepy banget
he headed
videonya
north after the incident.
sama musiknya.
Oke.
It's a pity we're having all these issues.
Apa sih namanya?
If we could get everything working normally again, I could
Tuh,
probably
di
locate
Facebook,
him in an
nggak tahu YouTube
instant.
apa ada nggak.
Still, not to worry. There's nothing dangerous here.
Hey, Idia, you got an update for us? We've all caught up with each other.
Very well. Then please allow me, Idia, your mascot, to explain exactly what's happened here. Basically, this entire domain is powered by a device called the Central Hub, which you all saw earlier. But following a major incident, several key components from the Central Hub came loose and went flying.
No.
4 components, I believe, which has caused the Central Hub to stop turning.
Oh, so that thing's supposed to spin?
Yes, it definitely shouldn't be frozen still like it is now. At least, that's not how it was when I first got here. Oh, I've done such a terrible job of taking care of it, it's so embarrassing.
Hey, everything's gonna be okay. So, we need to fix the big wheel up there. And to do that, we need to find the missing parts.
Right. I do know where one of the parts is. It landed not too far away. But the rest all landed in different areas. I'm afraid you'll have to go and look for those. Now, as the caretaker and your mascot, I shall announce your respective adventure duties.
You can just be yourself if you want. No need to force the whole role-playing thing.
Oh, I see. Okay, so I was thinking that maybe Swordmaster Eula and Healer Kale could investigate the northern zone, if that's okay.
Fine by me. I was going to be looking for my cousin there anyway.
I'll be your backup, Eula. I know you usually team up with Amber, so I'll try my best to fill her shoes.
Oh? Well, this'll be fun. Let's see if a forest ranger can outperform an outrider.
Master Thief Kaya and Mage Klee, if you could earmark some time in your busy schedules to search the West Zone.
Earmark? What does that mean?
Lagu kah?
It just means we mustn't forget to do it. Don't worry. We can handle that.
Finally, we have our General, Miss Sangonomiya, and our Knight, the Traveler. If there's no objections, please come with me to retrieve the first component.
Oke. adorable.
Spoken like a true knight.
Then, for my part, my strategic mind is at your service.
All right, well, if anyone finds anything, come back here and we'll regroup. Please take care while you're out on the road and look after each other, especially our little mage here.
You got it. I'll take extra special care of Kaya.
I'll be on my best behavior.
Okay, we'll leave it there for now. You two, please follow me. I remember seeing it just behind the central hub.
So, how come you didn't bring it back when you first saw it?
I'd have been more than happy to, if this one component was enough to fix the whole domain. But with 3 other components to find, oh, I suddenly felt overwhelmed by how much work needed doing.
I get
Everyone kinda
it.
gets that.
Yeah.
Taking the first step is always the hardest part.
No, we're just lazy. We're just pretty lazy.
Go, Barbara, go!
Go, Barbara, go! Huh? Go up? Dang it. Nice. Oh iya, aku belum main Nike. Tidak. Keburu nggak ya nanti sebelum bobo?
Kok gagal?
Oh, what is these? Let me just.
I see everything. Let the show begin. Right now, right here.
Koleksi. Kompilasi.
Okay, let me see. We're going up. Okay.
Hey, so Paimon's been meaning to ask, what brought you here, Kokomi?
Oh, well, things have quieted down in Watatsumi Island for now. So I thought I'd take the chance to get out and see more of the world.
You've traveled a pretty long way. Why Sumeru?
I figured that I needed to venture farther than usual to really broaden my horizons. Well, that's one reason anyway. I can explain in more detail another time.
Ah. Okay. Going up. That's the teleportation. Then we're still going up. No, we're going down. I see.
Nagtatab mo.
Okay, where is this component? Here?
Okay, this is the spot. Now, I'm sure you're both wondering, but where's the component? There's nothing here. Oh, where could it be?
Oh, it's that lamp thingy, right? Water Droplet showed us how that works already.
Yes, that's the one. There goes my big introduction. Showing people the ropes is supposed to be my job. Oh, I can't believe I'm being shown up by a Hydro Eidolon.
Cheer up, Idia. The Hydro-Eidolon can give a basic demonstration of how to use things, but beyond that, it can't communicate. That's where you come in. Your descriptions can explain everything in full, vivid detail.
Paimon forgot how persuasive Kokomi can be when she really wants to. Sometimes having a genius strategist around really comes in handy.
Waduh, runtuh.
Oh, well, if you put it that way.
Runtuh.
Well then, just pretend like you've never seen it before, and I'll tell you all about it. This is called the streaming projector. Everything here in the Valurium Mirage was made using this device. All you need to do is place an item in the projector, and you can construct a corresponding item based on the shape of the original and your imagination. At least, I think that's what it used to do. With the domain in its current state, only its most basic functions are still operable. Okay, not quite that basic. At the moment, it's only able to show two-dimensional objects. I call them preprints. Think of it like a sort of draft or blueprint or something.
Okay.
So you're saying the component fell into the preprints?
Yes, exactly. I'll leave you to go in and physically retrieve it. While I'll be out here rooting for you by doing a motivational dance.
Really?
No, sorry. I feel like I have two left feet when I try to dance. I guess I'll just
Aduh,
find a
aduh.
place nearby to sit and wait patiently for you.
Hey, come on!
Japanese
We'll handle everything from here.
goblin.
A goblin? Okay, let me see. If I... That's not what I meant, but okay. What the... That's scared me. Okay. What the? Oh, I see.
Japanese.
Japanese beam.
Japanese beam.
Okay, jump. Jump. Okay, good.
Doesn't look like the component is in here.
Really? This real.
Okay, this one. Carrot, radish.
Skip.
Yes, that's the one! Now you just need to bring it back out.
Bring it back up.
What is this thing anyway? Some kind of gear?
Looks like it.
And why is it so small? It doesn't look like it belongs in that huge wheel.
It's hard to explain, but I assure you that it's definitely one of the components. So that leaves 3 more components missing.
Every journey begins with a first step. I think we're off to a good start, and things should keep going smoothly from here.
You really think so? I suppose you're right. She did manage to defeat Class A at the Onmyo Chamber after all.
Yeah,
You don't need to keep bringing that up.
Anyway, thank you for all your help. I'll take this and start trying to repair the central hub. You two may as well head back to town. Oh, why am I so clumsy? Once again, I was no help at all. The least I can do is try and handle the actual repairs.
Anime apa?
Kan fan animation.
Okay, let's go back. How about we glide? And look. Everything around. There. All I need to do is just climb this. And whoosh. That's desert. That's desert.
Kehabisan.
Oh, okay.
Kehabisan.
Boom.
What's wrong, Kokomi?
Blue Sechi.
I'm just a little confused. You mentioned that the water droplet showed you how to use the projector? Can you tell me a little bit more about that? I'm so curious to know what happened.
Oh, sure.
I see.
Eh,
Hey, look! The wheel is spinning now! Oh, and now it stopped again! Well, that didn't last long.
It also wasn't spinning at the right speed. Before the incident, it spun much faster than that.
Oh, so you saw it back when it was still working?
Oh, yes, I arrived here a little earlier than the rest of you. But the incident took place not long after I entered. Like Idia said, it felt like the world was flipped upside down. Well, I don't know how else to describe it. And I certainly don't want to experience it again.
No, it's no use. Seems it won't run until all the missing components are returned. For a moment there, when it started turning, I got excited. I thought that maybe the hub can work just fine without the other three.
Wishful thinking is only going to lead to disappointment, Idia. Let's stick to the plan. We'll get there.
Hey, Miss Honorary Knight and Miss General are here. Oh, and our mascot. You beat us! I was sure we were gonna be the first ones back.
Hey, how'd it go?
Bisa ada di Sumeru.
Impressive. I doubt you'd find many other knights of such caliber even among the knights of Favonius.
How about our master thief and mage? Did you find anything?
You bet! We made a huge discovery. The place we were trying to get to was blocked off. We couldn't see anything past it, and there was no way around. But then, just now, a huge canyon appeared out of nowhere, so we hurried back here.
Huh? It appeared just now?
Come and see, Miss Honorary Knight. Let's go on a canyon adventure.
I'll sit this one out. I'm beat after trying to make those repairs. I need to take a break.
Miss General, you should come too. You can hide behind me and give me smart advice while I protect you.
Wonderful. It would be an honor to serve as advisor for our young mage.
Let's go!
Okay, here we go again. Why Klee just so adorable? Ah! And what is these? Oh, I don't have the team. Let me just that's it.
Are you going to hold a festival?
Oh, come on. Oh.
we find any firework materials in here?
Oh, we're going up. Up we go.
Up and away.
What is this? Ah. Okay. Whee! Okay, we're here. Nope, we're not. Oh, okay, we're here.
Here it is! Here it is! See? This canyon wasn't here before.
Oh?
Just before the canyon appeared, I heard a faint sound, like something mechanical turning.
Ka-chuck, ka-chuck, ka-chuck.
Could it have been the central hub? That would mean this canyon appeared after it started spinning.
Hey, you, new guys, huh?
Oh, hey! Paimon didn't realize anyone else besides Dio lived here.
You actually saw her? She's barely shown her face since everything started falling apart here.
Excuse me for asking, but
Kucing.
who are you?
Oh, right. I didn't introduce myself. I'm Ferdinand. Me and my brothers look after this whole zone. Well, we used to, until this whole domain was, like, flipped upside down, or whatever. The method we were using to make the carts and tracks stopped working after that.
Idia is working on repairing the domain. We were just with her before coming here.
Really? Huh. I assumed that she'd be curled up in a fetal position somewhere, hoping all her problems will magically disappear on their own. Good for her. Anyway, I checked all the stations around the whole circuit. They've all conked out.
Conked out? How? Would you mind elaborating a little for us?
But aren't you just travelers who stumbled upon this place by accident?
Nuh-uh! I'm Mage Klee, Idia's helper.
A mage? You?
Allow me to explain.
Okay, I gotcha. Well, right now the more helpers we got, the better, I guess. Anyway, our first priority is to get the carts here up and running again.
Oh? And why is that?
The roads here twist and turn so much that the best way to get around is by riding the rail tracks instead. Let me show you. This is what we used to make them. Did Dia bring you up to speed on these things? Yep. Basically, we need something that we can put inside that'll make a cart for us.
Like what? Can it be anything as long as it looks like a cart?
Yeah, you could put it that way. But one other thing is that it has to be compatible with the tracks.
So, something like a sedan chair, maybe? But I'm not sure we have all the materials required to build one of those.
Birthday.
How about you, Traveler? Any ideas?
Paimon.
Okay.
What kind of a suggestion is that? That would be way too complicated to make.
Quit now.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't think we have the right materials for that.
How about you, Klee? You're creative one.
Really? Hey everyone, come and see what Klee made.
Ta-da! I made a
Aww.
cart! Wow! Amazing work, Klee!
Whoa, it fits the track like a glove too. Plus, it's a heck of a lot cuter than the ones that Dia made.
Hilang jadi.
I just wanted to give it a try, and suddenly, boom! There it was! Paimon's gotta ask, what exactly did you make your cart from, Klee? I used Jumpy Dumpty!
Huh? What?
Thought so.
Is there a problem or something? If not, then let's get ready to leave.
It's just... this cart
It's a
Tidak
bomb or something, isn't
masalah.
it? Yeah, I gathered from your conversation that Jumpy Dumpty is a little more volatile than the cute name suggests. It's okay, though, because the end product only takes on the general look of the source material.
Udah main dari tadi man saya.
So to be more specific,
Capek.
while different materials have different properties, most of them aren't transferred to...
It's okay. No need to delve into the theoretical stuff. Paimon just wanted to make sure we aren't about to end up like the, flying fish of Starfell Lake.
Huh?
Can we ride the cart now?
In a moment, we need a hydroidolin to power it up first. Okay, she's ready to roll. Hop in.
How to hop in? Platform kereta gedang-gedung. Kereta gedang-gedung. Ya belum terbuka. Kamu baru bisa memanggil kereta gedang-gedung setelah membuka platform kereta. Saat kereta gedang, kenapa gedang-gedung?
Emang translatornya
Gak bisa kan? Kereta gedang-gedung anjir. Jika kereta gedang-gedung melewati platform kereta yang sudah terbuka, kereta tidak akan berhenti dan terus berjalan.
Sudah waktunya untuk
Naik kereta gedang-gedung. Can I? Oh. Oh, I see.
Whoa! This cart is fast! Chugga 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 choo! Woo woo! Yeah! I'm gonna call it the choo-choo cart!
Oh.
The track is damaged up ahead. We need to make some repairs before we can go any further. Yep, looks like it's all reverted to a preprint state here.
Do you know why that happened?
Everything in this domain starts as a preprint and only takes shape after being illuminated by the streaming projector. But the hydroidolin that forms the tracks here has been trapped in the print.
So someone needs to go into the preprint and rescue the hydroidolin, right?
But the projector here is sealed off by a giant bubble!
That's the hydroidolin's way of protecting the device from damage. If the streaming projector broke, then we'd be seriously stuck.
Aha! So for step one, we need water droplet to help! Aw, it seems to really like that name!
Any volunteers for step 2?
Leave that to us! We know what to do!
Okay. Are you guys? Wah, nah. Hanya Asmi. Oh, wait.
World Quest untuk membuka jalanan ke Yoimiya.
Oh iya, benar. Jalan ke Yoimiya. Okay, that's a left and go. First, go up here.
Ah, so the hydroidolin was locked up in that chest.
Gue berasa nonton kampret anjir
It's completely empty!
lagunya.
Yay! We saved 2 water droplets now!
That's a nice song. Puchi, 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 puchi.
Water droplet just transformed into some new tracks!
Good. Let's keep going then.
Kereta gedak. Gue masih gak bisa move on dari kereta gedak geduk anjir. Memerlukan kekuatan hydro untuk bisa beroperasi. Oke, jendela kereta akan menjadi gelap setelah hydro eidolon keluar dari kereta dan kamu pun tidak bisa menaiki kereta gedak geduk ini. Kereta gedak geduk. Oh, kereta gedak geduk. Ayo kereta gedak geduk. Now this one sounds like races. Whoop!
Hey, Ferdinand! You mentioned that you managed this place together with your brothers. Did you mean that your brothers are water droplets?
Yeah.
No, no. The hydroidolans are like helpers here. As for my brothers, well... those two. You'll meet them soon enough.
Okay. There another one?
What do we have here?
Naik lagi. What the? Oh. Oh no. Hang on. Oh.
Look! Klee can fly just like Paimon now! This is way more exciting than how Paimon usually flies!
Wow, wow. Wait. Wait. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, no. What? Whee!
Seems we've just about finished repairing the station and the connecting tracks.
Okay.
Let's go check the track switcher now. It's over there.
Thank you. Okay. And there's a challenge. Oh no. Is it a running challenge? Wow. I almost fell. Okay.
What do we have here?
What do we have here? Okay, where do I need to go? Oh, shoot. Up there. Oh, the teleportation point. Okay. Then go here.
Oh! There's another spinny thing here! It's so big! But, not as big as the one we saw in the middle of this place. That one was huge. I bet it's something super important. I remember what Kaya said earlier. Very good, Klee! You're using what you saw earlier to make observations, like a real adventurer!
It appears to be a system that rotates to switch tracks.
That's right. Originally, all you had to do was flip this switch and the junction would rotate. But it seems Jeremy still hasn't fixed it yet. He sure talks big, but when it comes to actually getting things done...
Is this Jeremy you mentioned one of your brothers?
Yeah. When I talked to him about repairing the tracks, I suggested we start with the station, but he said we should start at the junction. Really, it made no difference which one we started with, but he just had to turn it into a huge argument. He always treats me like I'm a fool and disagrees with anything I say. Let's see what he has to say now that I've already fixed the tracks.
If you ask me, you're clearly a sharp person, Ferdinand.
Yes, finally someone who can recognize that, rather than just shrugging off my ideas. Come on, let's make our way to the junction and see what he's up to. I bet he's still fretting over what to do.
Where? Oh wait, no. We need to go up. Should we rotate? That way, not good. But this way is fine. Okay, let's go. Okay.
Sometimes I can't help but get angry just thinking of Jeremy. You should have seen him back in the sandstorm. I suggested we go east, and he argued that we should go west.
You were in a sandstorm? What happened after that?
We separated and each went our own way. Lucky for us, we stumbled across this domain. Otherwise, I'm sure we would have been buried in the sand.
Everything will get better once we get the switcher working again.
Still stuck here just as I expected. Well, did you make any progress?
Didn't I already tell you? Just have the hydroidolins fix the junction and then make a new cart. After that, we can use the junction to... Wait a minute, how did you get here? It took a lot of effort for me to climb all the way up here.
The answer is standing right in front of you.
Yeah, sure. Those travelers must have helped you. You never get anything done on your own. You always get someone else's help and then try to take the credit for yourself.
You're one to talk. What have you managed to accomplish, huh? You were here just moping around all day.
Whoa. They started arguing the moment they saw each other. But aren't they supposed to be brothers?
Usually.
Me? His brother? Hardly.
All right, Jeremy. That's enough.
Fine. I'd rather be focusing my efforts on fixing the track switch rather than arguing anyway.
You should calm down too, Ferdinand. Let's all focus on the situation at hand. Any personal problems can be settled later.
His eyes
Fine.
really get the glowing eye.
I'm sorry you had to see that. My name's Jeremy. I'm one of the people responsible for taking care of this area. I assume you're the ones who helped repair the tracks. Thank you very much. It means a lot.
No need to thank us. We're just trying to help Edea restore the domain.
I see. Now that you and Ferdinand brought the cart up here, we'll need the hydroidolins to fix the area below.
Them again, huh? Seems the hydroidolins are really important around this place.
Yes, of course. Not only do they keep the junction turning, they operate practically everything else in the domain too.
Oh, anime scene. Ooh. Oh.
All
Okay.
right. Seems most of the tracks and junctions have been repaired now.
Yep. So maybe it's time you give credit where credit is due,
What? You think you deserve the credit? If anything, we should be thanking these travelers.
You... Well, either way, you're not the one getting any credit. You're always quick to criticize my ideas and push your own, but you never actually get anything done.
And what about you? Don't forget it was Hado and I who took care of the mess that one time you impulsively tried one of your brilliant ideas. Speaking of Hado, wasn't he with you?
I left early this morning. I assumed he'd be with you.
Okay.
Seriously? Couldn't you have at least looked to see where he was before you left?
Hey, come on! You didn't see him either, so what's your excuse?
Klee?
I don't get it. Nobody did anything bad. Why are they arguing?
I just don't like his smug attitude, that's all.
Who are you calling smug? If anything, you're the one who's making such a big fuss right now.
All right, I think we've heard enough from you two. If you insist on bickering, then I'd suggest you go somewhere else. Otherwise, I'll just cool you two off myself. Now, come with me. I'd like to have a word with you.
Oh.
Phew. Don't be upset, Klee. There are many complicated situations in this world which don't always have a logical explanation. As a passing traveler here, it's not my place to comment on their disputes. But in my experience, family issues can be the toughest to resolve.
Seems you don't like dealing with this kind of thing either, Kokomi. But it's still not right. I don't know how to explain my feelings.
I'm sorry. We've calmed down. We shouldn't argue in front of a child like that.
We're sorry, Klee.
It's okay.
Back to the topic at hand. Weren't you about to go look for your brother Hado?
Ah, right. Our best guess is he's somewhere around the torrential twister. We would have to use the junction to send the cart to another area.
Sorry to trouble you again, but would you help us find him?
Oh, all right.
Hey, come on, you two. You're brothers after all. Can't you try to get along?
Let's go! That one already got it. And also that one. Oh! It's something's flying. Mengubah rute perjalanan. Bunga yang ada di bawah cincin bunga rel besar dapat menunjukkan rute selanjutnya. Okay. So, what I need to do is look at the map. Where am I? And where do I need to go?
Okay, this is the end of this track segment. Otto should be nearby.
Wait a minute. We need the yellow route. I think this is the best route. Whee! Kashung. 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 You scared me. You move. Oh. Whee. Kashung. Whee. Kashung. 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 Oh no. Okay. Nice.
Ooh, let me open it.
Hi, Hado.
Ah, I guess you had repaired the tracks and stations as soon as I saw a cart come zipping along.
Oh. The other brother is sick.
Now that the tracks, station, and carts are all repaired, we're about ready to reopen Torrential Twister. It'll be good to see my design back in action again.
You're in no condition to be out running around like this, Hado.
Yeah, but these are unusual circumstances.
That's true, but you should stop to think things through.
Exactly. If there's anything that needs to be done, you can just let Ferdinand and I take care of it.
You and Ferdinand? Together? It would be a miracle for you two to do anything together without fighting.
Hey, that's between Jeremy and me. No need to add fuel to the fire, okay?
I'm not trying to make trouble. I'm just saying.
Hey, Ferdinand.
Oh, don't worry. We're not arguing, Klee. We're just, discussing some things.
Are you and Jeremy worried about Hado?
Oh.
Why don't you just talk to him about it? Kaya's also worried about me sometimes, but he doesn't ever criticize me.
You're right. But our relationship is much better than these guys.
Well, our situation is a little different.
Really? How so? How so?
We've been through this kind of thing before. If we didn't warn Hado, then he wouldn't take it seriously and something would eventually happen. As his brothers, we have to help him.
But it doesn't look like you're helping.
Huh?
Maybe Klee doesn't understand everything. But my mommy told me that you help someone to make them feel happy, not to make yourself happy. Hado sure doesn't look very happy. Why don't you ask him what he needs?
Klee's right, you know. You three need to open up and talk things through. You are brothers after all.
I've always cared a lot about you, Hado. Just like when we were back in the desert. You suddenly passed out and Jeremy and I started arguing. Eventually, all three of us ended up in this domain. I'm just worried that something similar could happen again. If you were to pass out and with nobody around to help you.
I know, but this domain is nowhere near as dangerous as the desert.
I like those eyes. Really.
I was thinking that if I could handle these problems myself, then you two wouldn't have to argue about anything. If it weren't for my poor health and lack of energy all the time, then I wouldn't have always been such a burden on you two.
No need to feel guilty, Hado. This was our choice. The three of us love adventuring. No one is a burden on anyone. Isn't that why we came up with the idea for this area? I would do the thinking, Ferdinand would use his muscle, and you would...
Draw the blueprints and build tracks. It'll be a safe way to see all kinds of amazing scenery. Yes, that was the plan.
See? Doesn't it feel better just to get along?
Hey, what are you trying to say? You make it sound like I've only been trying to talk myself up.
The choo-choo cart is great, Ferdinand.
Really?
You know, Klee, having the car zip along the tracks was my idea.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
what an amazing idea. You're so smart.
Hey, Klee, do you want to ride even more fun carts?
Yay! Let's ride more!
Looks like all three of them are trying to win Klee's approval now.
Klee hasn't realized it yet, but her innocent, childlike nature is very powerful. It can inspire and even help heal others.
Hey, everyone, please come with me. We need to get the Hydro-Eidolon in the cart to help us.
Okay, what again? That way, so we're going through. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Bam! What happens next? Ooh. It's the waterfall?
Good. Torrential Twister is ready to run now. Let's go to the station at the start of the track.
Wait. What have I done? I'm not supposed to fall. How do I get up there? Oh no. Okay. Let's just go down. Kereta jedag-jedug. Gedag-gedug. Kereta gedag-gedug. Mana kereta gedag-gedug aku? Panggil kereta. Oh, gitu caranya. Okay.
Hado and I have double-checked everything. It's all operating safely. You can go for a ride now.
Hold on a sec. Before we say goodbye, I have something I'd like to give you all.
Oh,
It's a rock climbing rope. We used it on our adventures to climb mountains and traverse many places.
Oh. Thank you.
Huh? But doesn't it mean a lot to you? Are you sure you want to give it to us?
Yes, of course. Please take it. Thanks to Klee and everyone else's help, we realized that there's a special bond that keeps us together. Even though it's invisible, it's even more important than rope. We can always hold on to it through tough situations.
Huh? I helped?
Yes, Klee. You are a big help.
Even bigger than that huge thing in the middle of this place?
Yes, much bigger.
Wow, that's huge! I'm so happy.
By the way, have you ever seen anything like the choo-choo cart in the outside world?
No.
Nope. Today was the first time I rode anything like it.
Is that so? I guess I'm not surprised. Seems you won't find Torrential Twister anywhere else. Be sure to come back and ride the choo-choo carts again while you still have the chance.
Yep, I will.
Kita naik kereta gedag-gedug. Kenapa namanya kereta gedag-gedug gitu? Cucu kart. Kereta gedag-gedug. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, this is even higher than I expected. The drops are pretty steep too. Are you okay, Kokomi? If you're scared, just yell and let it out. We won't tell anyone. What happens in the bottle domain stays in the bottle domain.
So that's how he. Oh no, not this again. Whip, 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 whip.
Looks like Klee's having the most fun.
Ah, wait. Oh, almost. Wait. Oh, ada yang nyebrang. That's cute.
That's so much fun! Klee can fly across the sky like a real mage now.
Guess that sort of makes sense. Wait, but if being able to fly makes you a mage, what does that make Kaya, since he's here too?
What? Oh.
Nothing! Kaya's just a master thief. Don't you remember, Paimon?
Oh, right. Guess it slipped Paimon's mind.
Sorry to bother our young mage, but there's something a master thief would like to report. Do you still remember our mission?
Uh-oh. I was having so much fun that I almost forgot.
We're supposed to be helping Adia look for the missing components. But don't worry, I've already got one.
Oh?
You mean you snatched it when we weren't looking?
I didn't have to go that far. In fact, the component we were searching for was actually that orange rope. If anything, you could say it came right into our hands at the right time. Let's head back and give it to Adia.
I
Aw,
see.
do we really have to go? Okay. Even though I want to keep playing, I know Adia is really important.
That's our wise mage. Don't worry. Tonight, you'll be able to see stars in the water and watch fish dance in the sky. Seems Kokomi's out of it after that ride. Her face is completely blank and her lip was trembling while she was speaking. Maybe we should have a rest for a while. I thought I was keeping my composure pretty well. Don't worry, my mind is always spinning. I'm used to this. We should head back to Idia.
How about we hold hands, Miss General? Klee will give you energy.
After holding Klee's hand, the stars in the sky and the fish in the water have all disappeared. I must have been seeing things from riding the cart. What are you smiling about, Kokomi? Oh. Nothing. Nothing at all.
Oke. Bisa aja, Neng. Aku akan mendapatkan
let me open
Neng.
it.
Neng Kokomi. Tunggu saja. Where do I need to go? Back to the pit.
welcome back. Well, any good news? Oh, don't tell me. You've taken care of all the problems and now I don't have to do anything?
Yeah, we even rode the choo-choo cart. Do you want to come ride too? But maybe you'll have to wait till tomorrow. I'm a little tired now.
Seems she had a little too much fun and now she's about to crash. I think it's time for a rest.
Good idea. I think we could all use some downtime. Thanks for giving me some energy, Klee.
Then we'll see you later.
Dadah,
Bye,
Klee.
Miss Honorary Knight. Bye, everyone.
Anak kecil gak boleh bangun
Well,
malam-malam.
it sounds like our young mage enjoyed herself. I'm so happy that she had a good time. So, back to the missing component. Did you bring it?
You bet. Kaya said that the missing component was this orange climbing rope.
Si pendek.
Ah, it just occurred to me that you probably ran into the three brothers while you were in the canyon. If I remember correctly, the two eldest brothers were taking their sickly younger brother on adventures when they ran into a sandstorm and ended up here. They were all arguing with one another when they first arrived, but it wasn't long before they broke down and were huddled together in tears. They sure must have a lot of energy to keep up their bickering and adventuring every day. I'm a little worried about them, yet quite envious of all that energy.
You almost sound as if you're reminiscing about old friends, Idia.
Yes, I've known them for quite some time after all, but I seldom go to that area. You can hold on to the rope for now, Traveler. I have no use for it until we have the other components. By the way, Eula and Kale have also returned, but I'm afraid they weren't able to make much headway. They mentioned that they would like to head to the jungle north of here, once you have all rested up.
Okay.
Now that I've told you everything, I'll go rest. I mean, I'll go and check on the situation in the remaining two areas.
Do you need me to accompany you?
Oh, no, it's all right. You've already accomplished a lot today. You should rest up.
Okay. Can I continue? Other quest? Oh. Okay. All I need to do is turn the wheel. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Have you ever
Okay.
kept goldfish as pets? They're very
Oh
cute.
iya ada ginian. Aduh, balapan lagi. Lari, 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 lari. Tendang.
Up and away.
Okay. Where? Yeah. What? Where's the other? Oh, yeah. Oh.
What do we have here? Hey, Kale and Eula! Oh, Adia is here too! Hey, it's the Traveler and Paimon. How are you? Did you rest well?
Yep.
Yep, this is a comfortable place to rest. I guess that's one thing here that's better than the desert. But other than that, there's not much going for this place.
Saying things like that isn't going to help, Adia.
But it's the truth. The desert is full of terrible memories for me. Being there was like... yeah, like wading through thick mud.
That's a weird way to put it. Actually, if you hadn't mentioned it, Paimon would have already forgotten that this domain is in the desert. I know what you mean. The air here isn't at all like the desert. It's very humid. Almost as if we're in the rainforest. It's a very familiar feeling for me.
Everyone looks well rested. If you're ready, we can start making our way to the jungle north of here.
Good luck, everyone! I'll be rooting for you!
Hold on. I said we, didn't I? No need to say goodbye, because you're coming too.
But wait, I'm just the mascot!
You can't back out this time, Adia. The manager of the fairgrounds is waiting to see you. She said Adia is the only person who could help.
Yes, Kale and I discovered a fairgrounds in the forest.
The person in charge of it seems to be a spot-to-mod scholar.
Gua nggak butuh Eula.
A
Saya tidak
scholar?
butuh Eula.
But what's she
Saya
doing
tidak
there?
butuh Eula.
Researching the forest ley
Saya
lines?
tidak butuh Eula.
Oh, I wish there were ley lines here that I could ever study. Anyway, I know who you're talking about. I'd better come along then.
Aku tidak butuh Eula. Aku tidak butuh Eula. Aku tidak butuh Eula. Wait a second. Okay. Oh iya, mapnya nambah.
Apa ini?
Mapnya nambah gede. What the? Why it's so cute. Everything is just a drawing on the map. So cute. Kli gemas. Kli bikin gemas. Apa ini? Mau main petak umpet. Aduh. Kamu jangan ngadi-ngadi kamu. Pakai cara main petak umpet. Mana? Temukan Hydro Eidolon. What? Okay there. No. Kau meninggalkan area. Oh. Okay. So how do I find them? Oh. I see. That's one. Okay, I understand how it works. Wait, let me. How do I climb? Nope.
Hey, Raiden.
That's two. Are you? Nope. That flower. That's right. Thank you.
Ooh, will we find any firework materials in here?
Artikel, bentar.
Are you okay?
Ngomong.
Kakak.
find any firework materials in here?
Ada lagi. Tidak ada.
Petempem barem petempem barem petempem barem.
Lagi partikel. Ya,
Main petak umpet lagi.
partikel, cepat. Aduh.
Thank you.
What do we have here?
Petempem barem petempem barem petempem barem.
Yes, 40.
Eh?
And where is them again?
Oh. Thank you.
Where is the where,
Are you staying there? Yeah.
why are you here?
You finally awake.
Wait. Where is the Gapura?
Arch. Shoot. Shoot. Okay.
What do we have here?
Kli bikin gemas. Naik, weh, ada kapal-kapalan di sana. Oke. Naik ke puncak gunung tinggi.
Paimon Spora dong. Nara, Catherine, anjir. Semuanya ya.
Hah?
Enggak, ini makhluk hijau kecil, peri-peri hutan itu sama gitu. Semuanya sama gitu, emang ada Catherine juga.
Setelah mengambil cermin,
What? I can open this? Really? Where? Yes.
oh,
Curiosity deserves a reward.
curiosity deserve a reward or punishment.
I see everything.
Okay.
Let's dance.
Ow.
There is no escape. Fire hazard. Go, Barbara, go.
Kamu ngelinding aja. Seru ya event ini ya. Banyak kelucuan kegemas. Sekarang giliran ini Eula. Kokomi sama Scaramouche. Habis ini.
Oke. Pasti dari mana itu?
Kemana kamu? Oi? Eh? 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 Kemana lagi kamu? Eh? Eh? Marah-marah. Berantem ya kalian.
Things are going so smoothly today.
Where? Okay.
Look at it sparkle.
Finally, someone has arrived.
Wait.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Maimuna. We've brought a deer with us.
Maimuna.
Thank you, Kale. It's been quite some
Namanya
time since I've
Maimuna.
seen you, Idia. To be
Seriusan?
honest, I didn't think you'd actually show up.
Rebel atau NPC?
NPC. Namanya Maimuna.
If anything, I thought you'd be curled up somewhere crying alone. Hey, you shouldn't be saying things like that.
Doesn't seem to be the first time Paimon's heard someone say that about a deer, though.
You wanna see me cry? Fine. I'll stop crying right here.
No.
No, please don't.
All right, I shouldn't have said that. Now, who are these two?
Halo.
And Paimon is Paimon.
They're reliable helpers. Lucky for you that I found them. You'd better be more careful about how you speak to them, okay?
Of course. Good to meet you. You may call me Maimuna. For the sake of time, we should
Maimuna.
forego the usual pleasantries. Please follow me.
Halo Maimuna. Oh, this place is nice. Really nice. Is it? Oh, it's nice. It is nice. Okay.
Oke, sekarang saatnya Mbak Irlan mainin musik. Let's go.
Wow. Look at that huge tent.
Amazing, isn't it? I helped make it. What fun would a fairground be without a tent, right?
Really? Paimon knew you couldn't be so pathetic. You just act modest all the time to hide your actual abilities.
Huh?
What is it, Kale?
Sorry. I'm not sure if I should tell you. I'm afraid it might dampen the mood.
That's not important. Please, just speak your mind.
Well, there are lots of vendor booths set up here, but there's no one running them. In fact, there's no one at this fair at all. It looks pretty deserted.
The truth is, this used to be an exciting and bustling place. But just a few days ago, something happened, and it seemed like...
Like, the world was suddenly flipped upside down?
Yes, exactly. Something fell from the central hub into the tent and knocked down the crystal light that was hanging at the top.
Oh, the crystal light.
Mm-hmm. I remember a certain someone said that we should have beautiful lights to celebrate at a fair, and made us that crystal light. But once the light fell, the tent became a complete mess and the Hydro Eidolons were trapped inside.
Just when I was at my wit's end, a man from the Lawrence clan came and offered his assistance.
Oh.
Wait, he offered to help you?
Yes, and he refused to listen to any of my warnings. He just walked straight into the tent, and then...
And then...
Yes? And then?
Yeah, don't leave us hanging here! What happened?
And that's it.
Okay.
He became trapped inside along with the Hydro-Idolans.
Nah. Kok gitu?
Oh no, we have to do something! We can't just leave him there, Maimuna!
I know, but the situation inside might be more difficult than you think. You should mentally prepare yourselves.
Okay.
Just talking about it is a waste of time. Since we're already here, let's go and scout out the situation ourselves.
All right, this way, please.
What way? Where do I need to go?
Everyone hold hands!
Oh no, that's not. Masuk ke tenda besar. Kereta gedak-geduk.
There used to be a large stage inside, but after everything got shaken up, it seems the very nature of the entire place was altered.
Oh,
The
no,
lamps and
that's
crystal
creepy.
light that were hanging above have all fallen down, which makes repairs near impossible.
Wait, so you mean it's difficult to move around in there?
Yes, mainly because of the lights. Do any of you have experience being on stage? Once the stage lights turn on, everyone's attention is focused on you.
I can't stand that feeling. Having everyone's attention focused solely on me would just make me feel terrible.
Me too! I'm no good at speaking in front of people. And then to have everyone staring at you. Oh, just the thought of it makes me shudder.
Sounds like you have some things you haven't been able to let go of yet.
Please don't laugh. I'm trying my best to change that, but there are still some things I can't overcome. Like when there's a lot of people around, or when people are staring at me.
No, there's nothing funny about that. And you know what? It's not a bad thing to care when other people are looking. That's my opinion anyway. Think about it. Only people who have high standards for themselves would worry about failing to meet others' expectations. You have many good qualities, Kale. I bet if you had to learn dance since childhood like myself, then you'd be an even better dancer than me.
No way! That would be impossible.
I can relate. I know exactly how she feels.
Maybe we should find a time for you to learn with me. And one day, you will become an outstanding dancer too. By that time, you'll be so focused on performing your beautiful moves that you'll no longer worry about an audience watching you.
Wow. Yula's so passionate about this that she's practically glowing now. Really? You do that? You wouldn't think I look stupid and secretly laugh at me, would you?
You really think I'm that kind of person? Fine. Vengeance will be mine.
Oh, no! Of course not. Alright, please teach me.
Seems there's no need for me to warn you
Looks
again.
like I
Anyway,
haven't
you just need to
heard
open the curtain and you'll
that
be able to see the stage.
line. Vengeance will be mine. Okay, what do I need to do? Dum, 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 dum.
Wait, what's that thing in the middle there?
That's my crystal light! It's been locked up.
Well, let's figure out a way to fix this. Looks like we need to raise the platform underneath the crystal light.
If I remember correctly, the stage controls should be somewhere around here.
Somewhere around here.
It seems we have to use the colorful lens to make the light change colors.
Okay. Like this? What are you doing? Get out.
Beg for mercy.
Beg for
More speed.
mercy.
Yeah. Rack and ruin. Yeah. Eye for an eye.
It's still with me? Yes.
That's one way of shining new light on the problem.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
Maimuna? Do you happen to know someone named Sino?
No, never heard that name before. Why do you ask?
Oh, never mind then. I was just thinking you two would have a lot in common.
Back to the situation at hand. We should probably head into the passageway that opened now.
Do you happen to know a person named
Hello?
Sino?
Is anyone here? If you can hear me, please help!
Lessig Lawrence?
Who are you? Who has the audacity to utter my full name?
You sure don't look like you're in any condition to be talking like that.
Yep. He's a member of the Lawrence clan, all right. Even though he's hanging on by a thread, he still insists on clinging to meaningless etiquette.
Okay.
You. What are you doing here? Huh. Have you come here to mock me, Eula?
If you would just think for a moment, it should be pretty obvious why we are here. Yet, now you're intentionally trying to provoke me? Of course, you don't have to accept my help. After all, aristocrats are naturally superior and need no help from others.
Yes, thanks for the reminder. I don't need help from the likes of you.
I don't think he really means it, Eula. His tone was harsh, but he keeps glancing at you from the corner of his eyes. It's my opinion as the healer that he needs help.
Okay. He's been trapped for so long that it seems he's forgotten how to hold a decent conversation. How ridiculous. Let's go. We'll leave the stage to this person who'd rather save face than save his own life.
Hey, no, wait! Halt! You cannot just leave me here. We're both of the Lawrence bloodline after all. Helping me when necessary certainly won't tarnish your prestige. If anything, my embarrassing predicament will be overshadowed by your virtuous deed. We must uphold the prestige and dignity of the family.
This is the best reason you could come up with? You think tacking on the word family will be enough to talk me into helping you? You should be ashamed for your careless actions. It's because of you that we all had to come here.
Seems everyone in the Lawrence clan is this way. They'll do anything to save face.
All right. Looks like it's time for the mascot to step in. Here you go. One for Eula, and one for Lessig.
What is this? Candy?
Berdiri dia.
Thanks.
Oh, the smell. It's just like the aroma I smelled coming from the lens.
Yes, that's right. Enjoying something sweet always lightens the mood.
Oh, thank you, Miss Mascot. I certainly do feel much better now.
So he's willing to thank someone else, but not me.
Eula has been worrying about you the past few days, and asked me several times regarding how to find you. But now that you two have been reunited, I won't have to keep answering her questions anymore. Oh, I'm so happy.
Let me clarify one thing. I don't care what happens to him. If you're going to keep saying nonsense like this, then...
Eula will never admit that she actually cares about him. Yeah, you're probably right.
If you're going to keep saying nonsense like this, then at least give me another piece of candy.
Oh, sure. I still have more.
Sorry, I admit my mistake. I know I've caused heaps of trouble for all of you.
Why couldn't you have just said that earlier?
I'm back. Oh, have you already finished catching up? Why are you all looking at me?
Oh, nothing. Don't mind us.
All right, then let's clean things up here and keep working our way toward getting the crystal light fixed. There's no need to push yourself in your condition, Lessig.
I'll take him and find some place for him to rest. I happen to be a little tired myself.
All right. I'll leave my cousin to you then. You'd better rest up and regain your strength before we settle things, Lessig.
Keluarganya Eula ini bikin susah sih.
Buset, masuk ke gua ini lagi. Ya.
Wait, what?
Now, let's see if there's any way to keep raising the platform higher. We probably will need to find a mechanism that's like a lamp.
Mechanism like a lamp. Oh, hi, Ted. Are you real? Are you fake? Okay, wait, let me see.
Strange. Is that really the Lessig that I know?
You shouldn't always judge people based on the way you knew them before. People change, and people can always make different choices.
Oh, look! There's a water droplet over there!
A hydroidolin! It must have been trapped in the curtain. But at least it seems to be okay.
What the? Wait, what the? Now I'm confused. Wait. Okay. What? Okay. 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 Oh, I see. What's this? Wait, what? What? Oh, okay.
Wow. And Paimon thought it looked big from the outside. This place is massive!
It is a magical tent, after all. The inside is much larger than it appears from the outside. Haven't you heard stories with this sort of thing before?
Nah. What is these again?
Oh, another path has appeared! This should be the last level.
Yes, don't worry. We're almost to the top of the tent. The last thing we need to do is raise the crystal light to the very top of the tent. After the stage collapsed, I realized that having it raised only halfway makes it look a lot like the stage at the Grand Bazaar. Have any of you visited the Grand Bazaar before?
No, I haven't.
I have. I've gone there a few times with Master Tainari. The place is bustling with all kinds of vendors. And if you're lucky, you can see Nilu perform her dance.
Oh, a dance from Sumeru? I'd like to see that myself. If only it were on the way back, then we could stop there.
It doesn't matter if it's on the way or not. I would be happy to take you whenever you have time, Eula.
Great. I'll take you up on that offer.
Buset.
Yeah.
Banyak banget.
Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've already been there more times than Paimon can remember.
Really? My father used to help with festivities at the Grand Bazaar and would always give me candy during the events. I was just a kid and didn't understand anything. I was happy as long as he gave me some candy. To me, fairs and festivals were the best things ever. I always thought my father was amazing and wanted to be just like him when I grew up.
But aren't you a scholar in the academia, Maimuna? As far as I know, scholars seldom could spend time doing anything but research. I doubt you could have time to assist your father in preparing festivities.
Yeah, seems you read me like a book. When I had the choice between becoming who I wanted to be and who my parents wanted me to be, I ended up choosing the latter. But I was never happy about it.
Huh. That's almost the exact opposite of Eula's situation.
You must have already realized that. Why else would you set up all the booths here and make this place like a fairgrounds?
Yes, but I'm still not as happy as I imagined I would be. I realized that attending a fair and running a fair are two completely different things. The main reason my childhood was so fun and carefree is because my family worked hard. But my father knew how difficult and tiring running a fair could be, so he wanted to push me towards academics. But in the end, I didn't do well in either. I gave up on myself and resorted to investigating ley lines in the desert. Some things happened, and then I accidentally ended up here. I finally had a chance to make my wish of running a fair come true. But after seeing everything come crashing down, I feel like I've lost the strength to go on.
It's not as bad as you make it out to be, Maimuna. No need to feel so down. You have the courage to change, and you've been actively guiding us on this journey. Someone who's given up on themselves could never do these things. Oh, Kale.
I understand my situation better than anyone. You don't need to try to comfort me.
It's not that I'm trying to comfort you. It's just that people sometimes don't realize that their actions speak louder than words. Believe me, this is something that I learned from my time together with Eula.
Oh? What are you trying to say?
Nothing. Now, let's get that crystal light fixed.
All right.
Redirect the conversation. Putar. Mantap. Putar.
The colored pieces of the bullet have melted.
Yes, the lens is made of materials that are easily melted by light.
Is it me, or do I smell something sweet here?
Oh, yeah. About that, let me. Okay, what is this? I can't. What?
Yes.
Okay.
Aku tertawa sampai mau nangis.
Good. That should do it.
Ngajar peri kecil itu.
Lu lagi main apa, Man?
Genshin.
Enggak, yang di mana?
World quest-nya ini. Tempat yang desa Vanisha apa tuh?
Oh, Sumeru.
Ya. Yang ngebuka. Tadi kan ada yang tempat yang lu buka masih ada ini apa namanya? Masih ketutup itunya. Jadi kebukanya pakai world quest.
I see.
Sebagiannya masih belum kebuka.
Yang di Inazuma aja belum dibuka semuanya. Lagi Sumeru.
Tapi ini nyebelin banget.
Hey, Idea! We're back!
Banget anak-anaknya.
Oh, I was starting to wonder what was taking you so long. But don't worry, Lessig is recovering well.
Nyiapin pesta. Suruh bantu-bantuin
I'm pretty good at taking care of people. Seems I found another good thing about myself.
Side quest, ada side quest lagi.
I don't know if I should be worried for him or happy for her.
The shadow. It's massive. Wait. The shadow just now. It's...
Seems he still might need a little more time to recover. Tell me, did everything go well for you all?
Of course. With a team like the Traveler, Paimon, Kale, and Eula, they're at least 40 times more reliable than you ever were.
Only 40 times more reliable? That means I'm still pretty good then.
I guess it's impossible to feel like you've lost once you've already given up. I'm a little concerned about how comfortable you are with that.
Huh? What has happened? How did I get outside of the tent?
Wait, what?
Ah, that's right. I remember meeting Eula, and then... my head.
Oh, you're awake now. Don't worry, that's just a side effect of your treatment, Lessig.
I'm afraid I still feel a little disoriented.
Lessig Lawrence.
Oh, it's you, Eula. All right, I'll do it. I'll come back to Mondstadt with you and abandon my wild efforts to restore the Lawrence clan.
Interesting. Now you want to talk. Seems like you've had a change of heart. In that case, maybe you'll be able to explain everything in detail for us now.
I admit it, yes. I came here in hopes of finding a way to restore the Lawrence clan to its former glory. But it was a long journey, and I didn't always know the way. I passed through Liyue and Sumeru. There was even a time when I lost my wallet and had to live in the wild. But the peculiar thing is, I realized that nobody knew me out there. And not a single person even cared about the Lawrence clan. You and I are like glass pawns that were raised in shackles. We were taught to act like nobles, but outside the walls of our home, the people of Mondstadt despised us. Such pompous, hateful, and stubborn teaching. It all culminated to making us cling to the old aristocratic dogma in an attempt to maintain our pride. It's like a never-ending game of tug-of-war, but it is meaningless. You understand. Or I should say, you have already long understood. But I'm afraid that I have only just realized this.
Paimon sorta understands what Lessig is saying.
Everything he said is true. Your family is probably unaware that you've already changed how you see things.
Yes, this has all happened recently. After coming to this domain, I realized the Mondstadt that I want is one where not everyone fears me. All that I and many other members of the Lawrence clan long for is a place where we can live peacefully with others.
Lessig, both you and I never had anything to do with the glory of the Lawrence clan. That is all in the past. We're just ordinary people.
I originally planned on returning to Mondstadt after taking care of things here. I never thought you would come here. I was completely shocked, which is why I reacted like I did. I'm sorry.
See, people can always make different choices. And it seems that Lessig has also chosen to become someone he truly wants to be.
Oh, ini.
Yes, about that. I'm afraid I haven't quite found my own purpose in life yet.
That's all right. Being able to clearly choose between becoming who you want to be and who your parents wanted you to be is already a step in the right direction. How to find true happiness is probably one of the most difficult research topics of all.
I have a suggestion for you, Lessig. Why don't you return to Mondstadt and tell your parents what you just told us?
They'll probably try to tear me limb from limb. But what about you? Did you ever tell your family about what you think?
This is something that I've been thinking about, too. Perhaps the two of us can sit down with the rest of the clan and discuss it with them. The Lawrence clan is just like this stage. It was once home to glorious performances, but those days are now long gone. And it is time for the stage to be updated.
She's so solid and tough, but also clear and open, like an ice cube. Is that why she's able to dance anytime and anywhere she wishes?
Are you all done talking now?
Yes, I think so. By the way, that is for you. Please take it. I found it on Lessig earlier.
Okay.
Oh,
They
it's
found
one of the missing
3
components!
pieces.
Wait, so you had it all this time? Why didn't you give it to me earlier?
Well, you didn't ask. All right, I admit it. I forgot about it.
Okay, we'll let the Traveler hold on to it for now.
Okay.
Wait, this looks like...
Like?
It looks pretty familiar. Have we seen one of these before? Ah, right! I also bought a similar box at the last festival.
Yes, people often use this kind of box for candy at festivals. This was one of the materials originally used to create the tent. But now that the tent has been repaired, we no longer need it.
Okay.
Eating the candy from the box as an adult will never be as delicious as it was when you were a kid. But if you really think about it, there are way more things you can eat as an adult.
Ah, so when it comes down to it, eating candy is sort of like life. It's just another choice.
So, as of now, we've already collected 3 of the missing components. Only 1 more to go.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
sorry that repairing the tent took so much of everyone's time. You should all head back and have a rest. I'll lead the way.
Okay then. After this, I think I'm gonna end it. Let's go back. It's already 11. I have to go to work tomorrow. Oh, why I need to go to work?
Hey, Kokomi! You're already here! Oh, you're back. I trust your adventures to the forest went smoothly? Yep, you could say that. How about you? Up to anything today? Well, I suppose it's time I told you that as the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, I shouldn't actually be here now.
Oh?
The truth is that a relic known as the Shinro Casket was lost from Watatsumi Island long ago. But recently, an orb matching the relic's description suddenly began emitting light, almost as if it was guiding people to it. This is what led me to find the relic's whereabouts. I wasn't lying when I said that. Goro has often told me that sitting at home reading light novels is not the best of practices, and that I should try to get out more. As I made my way from Watatsumi Island to Sumeru, I enjoyed a variety of breathtaking sights. It really is a beautiful nation. I even stayed in the rainforest for several days. I was surprised to find that the relic had ended up in the desert.
I knew it was somewhere here, but I still couldn't pinpoint the exact location. Though I feel that Idea was not intentionally trying to hide anything from us, this domain does have plenty of secrets. I'm sure you've sensed that too.
Now that you mention it, a lot did happen today.
Yep. Everything's happened.
I see. When you found Lessig, did you also happen to find any clues related to this domain? I'm afraid that he was caught up in his thoughts and didn't pay attention to his surroundings. Actually, before the world was flipped upside down, this domain didn't look anything like this.
Oh?
Hey, everyone! Oh, I hope we're not interrupting your conversation.
Nah, not really.
It's alright. You two did a lot today. Care to join me for a cup of tea?
Sure! That would be perfect! Eula and I just made some snacks.
Ah, that's good.
Turns out Idea has a cooking stove and oven.
Oh.
Seriously, why didn't she mention it earlier?
Oh, so did you make us some moon pies?
No, I made something called storm crust pie. You should try one, traveler.
Oh, I see.
And I made some pita pockets. You can try some, Kokomi. It should taste great with tea. Sorry, I should call you General.
Oh, I would be happy to try some.
By the way, Eula, how's your cousin doing now?
Oh, him. You would never guess, but he's busy over by the oven now.
Oh. Masak telur. Wait, what? Ooh, what is this? Hah? Turbulent di udara. Oh, petualangan si rubah hoho. What?
What?
Nama minigamesnya gitu-gitu. Petualangan si rubah hoho. Tarian sekejap niat. Bola flinch ding dong. I'll try this off stream then. Let me see. I know I can. Got a lot of things here. And also what? No. I'm sorry. Thank you. Panduan taman. Oh, ini yang everything's here. Go back. I see. Kostum Kenya. Aduh, males banget gua. Mengumpulkan baju Kenya. Mengumpulkan tiket untuk baju Kenya. Habis itu nggak pernah dipakai. Hahaha. Kayak official. Pas sudah dapet Yae, udah dapet Raiden, langsung nggak pernah dipakai. Okay, then I think I'm gonna stop here. That's all. Oh, ada lagi. Lah. Di pohon lagi dia.
Curiosity deserves a reward.
Okay. For whoever comes here, thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Wait. How do I do this? Oh, yes. Goodbye.